All right, you guys, I am embarking on a journey today on one of the craziest travel itineraries I have ever thought of. And don't worry, I brought my friend. Hey! Sarah's here. And we are in the international terminal at LAX right now, about to fly across the world to check out
2 ancient world wonders in one weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute whirlwind. I don't want to give away too much of what we're going to be doing on this journey. You may have guessed from the title or the thumbnail, so you're just going to have to stay along for this entire journey. It's going to be absolutely amazing, full of history, full of excitement. I'm also celebrating a birthday, so we'll see you across the world. All right, guys, it's official.
We made it.
We are here at the Rome airport. 12 hours later, we still look like wonders of the world.
Okay, we did a little refresh in the bathroom. Come on.
We did. Now we're gonna store our luggage and then we're heading into the city. We have about 8 hours to explore and we are gonna be covering the city from top to bottom, seeing as many of the iconic sites as we can.
Yeah.
All right, we just dropped our bags. It's 10 euros a day per bag, so pretty reasonable. You actually pay when you pick them up. So now we are heading to get in an Uber and head to our first stop in the city of Rome. Grazie. Cheers. Cheers. All right, first cappuccino in Italy, and it certainly will not be the last. And away we go.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, it is official. We are in the city of Rome now. And the first thing we are doing is actually doing an e-tuk tour around Rome. This is our guide.
Nice to meet you. My name is Pascal from e-tuk Tours Rome.
And tell me a little bit about where we're going to be going today.
Okay, well, we're at the meeting point. We're nearby the Pyramid of Rome. You can maybe see it behind the trees. We're going to pass by there right now. That's the starting point. And then this tour is a combined food tour. And we also go to the Appian Way, the most ancient road of the world, actually. So it's a bit off the beaten track, this tour.
I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Are you excited?
I'm born excited.
All right, let's get in this
All right.
tuk-tuk. Let's do it.
All right, there we go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
We're here at the Pyramid of Rome. Anciently, there were actually 3 pyramids of Rome. Only one is remained, and it's completely intact. This was built just before the time of Jesus Christ, just around 15 BC actually, and it was built for a rich Roman patrician, and his name is still encrypted in the pyramid. His name was Caio Cestio. He was obsessed with the culture from Egypt, and he wanted his own private burial place, so he had this built. So this is one of the gates, one of the entrance of exit gates to Rome. Okay, looking your right hand side.
Okay.
Try to slow down a bit. And here you got it.
That's the pillar.
That's the pillar, the first milestone.
Pascal was telling us all about this road, kind of the first highway here in Rome, built several thousand years ago, used to transport military people and then goods, trade, and people.
This quality of this water, still today, is considered one of the best in the world. And it's bottled also. It's the Claudian water, actually. Yeah? And it runs through the ancient Roman aqueducts, and you can still drink it. Still comes out continuously. And you know the trick of how the Romans drink, right?
Please
No?
show us.
Yeah. Okay, it's not to make you wet. Watch out for your camera there. And they call it in Roman nasone, which means a big nose.
Oh my
That's the shape of a nose. Yeah?
This way? Delicious.
Now she's a Roman.
Right now we're driving into the catacombs here in Rome. These are areas I have never explored here in the city. You know, the last time I was in Rome, I just kind of did the Colosseum. I did all the ruins around there. I ate some pasta. and then I had to head back because it was actually here on a cruise. So it's really awesome to see all these places that I've never explored, and this site is gorgeous.
Beautiful, eh?
Beautiful.
I told you, it's like Tuscany here.
It is.
So what makes Rome so special is that we can admire all this art for free here, you know, since the church takes care of it. And normally we go into a museum, but right now, you know, we can just visit quick, hop in and then get out and see the next attraction without paying for it. So
I love that.
Yeah.
We have basically a free tour of Rome. Checking out all this amazing history. Can't wait to see what's next. The next stop is definitely a food stop. This is also a food tour. So we're stopping at a little Noce Naria. These are little community cheese and meat shops, and we're gonna get some food. All right, like I said earlier, this was not the only cappuccino of the day, so we're having another one with some snacks. I got a chocolate raspberry tower. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is delicious. Woo. Yum. All right, we have left the quiet streets of the neighborhoods behind, and we have arrived at the Colosseum, one of the wonders of the world. What this video is all about, seeing two wonders of the world. So number one is here. Now, I've been here before, but I've actually never been inside. So we have tickets to go to the floor of the Colosseum, which starts in just a few minutes. I'm really excited to check out the inside. This place was built in 72 BC, and it is certainly one of the most famous architectural sites in the world.
On the way back anyway.
Wow. You get 20 minutes here on the Colosseum floor. It is absolutely massive in here. Just to think, kings, queens, gladiators, rulers of the Roman Empire all sat in here long ago. But that 20-minute ticket gets you access here, and you can explore. Just incredible.
Tighter. The men who are on the top level would pull weights, counterbalance.
All right, that was a very quick stop here at the Colosseum. Sarah, what did you think?
It was amazing, and you absolutely, when you come here, you have to make sure that you get tickets to go on the arena floor. It was
otherworldly. Awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
There's also several other tickets that you can get here to different sections of the Colosseum. So if you want to see more than just the Colosseum floor, you'll have to get additional tickets. But I think this was a really great, quick stop to be able to see the majesty and the massiveness of this structure. Pretty awesome. All right, well, we've got more to do and not a lot of time, so.
We have pizza to get.
Yeah, pizza. We've got some more snacks. Let's go.
All right, do you guys know that famous train, the Orient Express? Well, they just opened their first ever hotel here in Rome overlooking the Pantheon.
Sarah and I right now are getting a private tour of some of the rooms. Right now we're on one of the patios, balconies that you have here in one of the rooms. This place is absolutely gorgeous. All the little details that remind you of that old school train, from the crystal glasses to the tiling. Welcome to the terrace. It's So beautiful. All right, you guys, we are up here on the terrace, one of the newest, most beautiful hotels here in Rome, if I may say so myself.
Yes.
And this is time for us to bid Pascal adieu.
Thank you very much. This was an amazing tour. Thank you for coming.
Such a great day.
And hope to see you again in Rome.
Definitely.
I think you will.
And then you just book E-Talk Tours Rome, okay?
Absolutely.
That sounds
Okay.
like a plan to me.
Thank you.
Thanks for being part of our adventure.
You're welcome.
It has been such an incredible day. We only have one more hour left in Rome, so we're obviously ending it with some Aperol spritzes here on the terrace, overlooking the Parthenon and some of the most beautiful architecture here in Rome.
What a perfect day.
An absolutely perfect day.
Really.
There's
Truly.
so much more to come though, so make sure you stick with us. Just a casual stroll by the Parthenon before we leave Rome. One more ancient wonder.
Let me apologize on my bad pronunciation of some of these Italian names. The Pantheon was an ancient Roman temple built in the 2nd century. It became a church centuries later, and it's quite possibly one of the most famous pieces of architecture in Rome. Now, nearby this is the Trevi Fountain, where we stopped for a quick photo before continuing on to a few more iconic stops.
All right, we had to do one last tourist spot, so we're here at the Spanish Steps,
It's busy, as to be expected.
but it's worth it, so we're gonna run down. Let's go! Okay, so here's what's going on, everyone. We have 20 minutes left before we have to get in a taxi or an Uber, and we have 2 more things that we want to do, get pizza and gelato. We're now in this really fancy shopping area and have lost all the restaurants, so we are on the mad search for pizza and gelato before we hit the flight. We're gonna make it happen. Okay, we found pizza!
We found pizza.
I'm like, oh my gosh, what kind? Looks delish. This one, let's do that one.
No cheese.
No cheese.
1, 2, madam also?
Just one.
One.
Just we're sharing.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
how big it is? Holy mackerel. Maybe like,
That's
I'm
a
like,
very big piece.
it's huge. All right, we have 12 minutes to spare, but we have our pizza. They had a lot of different selections, but we went with a cheeseless vegetarian pizza. Cheers.
Cheers. Perfect. When in Rome.
Oh, yes. Last but not least, gelato.
Okay, so I got mango and melon. I know.
And I got a lavender.
Yeah, you way to go exotic.
I mean, I'm gonna
Okay.
really classing it up.
Yeah, that's super classy.
It tastes like a floral arrangement.
That's exactly what it would taste like. It tastes like a bath. Whereas mine tastes like a fruit parfait.
All right, our mad dash continues. We are in a taxi now, heading to the airport. It's gonna be tight. But next stop, Cairo. Okay, we're in the airport. We've done passport control and we're going through our 3rd duty free. They really, really want you to buy some things here. There's a lot of options. We are in Cairo. It's 2:30 in the morning, but it feels like 4 p.m. So we're ready to go. We heard some restaurants are open till 5, so who knows?
Yeah.
We might hit the town now.
The night is still young.
That's right. I am so excited for this adventure. We're staying at a very nice hotel tonight for a very good price, and I am so excited because tomorrow we're off to see the pyramids.
I'm ecstatic.
Hey everybody, Alice from the future here, interrupting this video to tell you about today's video sponsor, Vasco, one of the things that is making my trip here to the Middle East super seamless. This is a translator. It has its own SIM card, so even if I have no Wi-Fi, no data connection, at any time I can use this to not only translate any languages. There's more than 100 built into this that I can actually talk into, have it translate, have another person translate back to me.
987 ميلادية تمام والشارع دوت باسمه
take pictures of menus or any other text, and it tells me exactly what is on that. So super amazing tool when you're traveling to places where the language and the alphabet is not the same as yours.
The Vasco V4 translator was super useful on this trip, and I used it a bunch of times, like right here in the grocery store buying snacks.
Because I can actually take pictures of anything and it will translate it. All right, let's see what those ones are. With Mexican sauce. I think that means they're spicy.
And helping me shop in the bazaar. If you travel a lot and want to communicate anywhere, you can check out the Vasco V4 at the link in the description or by scanning this QR code on screen.
From one wonder of the world to another, welcome everyone to the Giza Plateau. What a journey it has been to get here. Behind me, the last remaining ancient wonder of the world, the Great Pyramid, and 8 other ones that still remain here in the Giza Plateau. I cannot wait to go explore them up close. We are exploring Egypt with Your Egypt Tours, and we have our own Egyptologist, Mamdoua. It's so nice to be here with you.
Thank you. So I'm honored and I have the pleasure to meet you here in this great site. Thank you.
It's been fantastic.
I
He's
hope
so
you really enjoyed
knowledgeable.
it. We have just started,
Yes.
so we still have a lot of adventures to do.
So right now we're actually checking out this temple of mummification. It is where they mummified kings. It took 70 days to actually mummify someone. Huge, long process to do that. One of the really interesting things about this temple is that there are 16 blocks of granite here in the middle. They are actually solid pieces of granite weighing about 45 tons. And as we're talking about some of the mystery and history of, this area of Egypt, one of them is always, how did they carry huge pieces of granite like this from 600 miles away here without modern technology? Many people believe that they actually put these on barges or some sort of boats, rafts, and waited for the Nile to flood and then bring these here. But still, they had to get people to put that on a raft, so mystery remains.
You can see there are 3 little pyramids for the wives of the owner of the Great Pyramid, and then the same thing also for the owner of the 3rd pyramid.
Okay, we have come down in between the pyramids here. The Great Pyramid is right behind me. This is the largest pyramid here and also the last of the ancient wonders of the world. Just incredible being here among these pyramids.
So all those pieces in front of you here, they are original blocks of the casing layer that used to cover the whole pyramid from here all the way to the top. The top is what? The top is 480 feet.
The building of these pyramids has for centuries been a mystery. I've seen so many documentaries about how the pyramids were built, and I think people still try to figure out how it was done. Obviously, our best guess is how we define history. It's really incredible to be just seeing this so up close. There are so many theories, right?
But nothing to do with the aliens, okay?
No aliens?
No aliens.
What about
I don't believe in aliens.
are there coils underneath that transport you to another universe?
No, I think, as I told you, the most credible way is to build a ramp that goes around the 4 sides of the pyramid in an ascending style, like a spiral. Then the blocks were brought from the quarries on wooden sledges and the rollers, and then the workers will start to take them all the way around, put a deposit on top of a deposit, and since they work according to a plan, so they knew exactly where to cut a tunnel, where to build a chamber, where to carry on putting the blocks on top of each other, all the way to the top. Because, by the way, this pyramid, even not exceptional in size and height only, it's exception in the number of the rooms. Most of the pyramids they have like a room for burial and keeping the body of the king. This one had 3 chambers.
Wow.
There is one below the pyramid. There is 110 feet high from the entrance.
Yes.
And the one that you're gonna go inside soon is in the center.
All right, we are inside the Great Pyramid. We are wandering through one of the tunnels. Wow, this is so cool. All right, we made it inside the main chamber there. It was probably 115 degrees in there, so we are very sticky and sweaty now. But really, really cool to go inside that. It is very busy in here. Lots of people kind of have to wait your turn going up and down, but definitely worth checking out. All right, we saved the best for last, the Sphinx. Now, something really unique about the Sphinx is that it was completely carved out of the bedrock that was here already. So unlike the pyramids where the rocks were brought in, this one was just carved in place. There is a ton of religious history here in Cairo, and today we are exploring some of the old historic sites, starting with the Mosque of Muhammad Ali. The architecture in here is just blowing me away. Now, this mosque was built in the 1800s, but the fortress that this was built inside was actually built in the 13th century by King Saladin, and for hundreds of years, the rulers of Egypt actually worked right out of this complex. It's so beautiful. We've got to go inside. We are inside the open air of this mosque now. Wow, it is jaw-dropping, beautiful. And also, you guys, today's actually my birthday, which by the time this video comes out, it will be long past, but what an amazing way to celebrate another year around the sun by visiting a brand new country, experiencing some history, and getting to share it all with you. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you give this video a thumbs up, you put a comment down below to help this channel. If you like this video, you want to see more content like this. And now let's get back to learning a little bit more about Cairo and the many things that you can do here if you come to visit. All right, prepare to be impressed. We are heading inside the prayer room now. Now, normally a prayer room floor is covered with clean rugs and people have to be barefoot. Now, this is no longer a practicing mosque, so everyone that's coming here has little plastic covers on their shoes because there's no more carpets, but the inside of this place is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this fortress was actually built on a hillside here in Cairo, and on a clear day, you can see the pyramids just behind me. It's a little bit hard to see in camera, but I can just make them out with my eyes here. And from here, you can also see some of the many mosques that are here in Cairo. This one behind me being one of the most famous, the Sultan Al Hussein Mosque, which was built 600 years ago in the 1300s. Wow. Right now we're walking through Old Cairo in an area that signifies some of the Coptic Christian traditions here. Now, where I'm standing in front of is actually the old fortress of Babylon. It was built in the 1st century AD, so it is incredibly old. Now, Egypt has a really interesting history because after the Egyptians, it was ruled by the Romans and then had Greek influences. Then it became actually a Christian state. Nowadays, it's 99% Muslim. However, lots of different people ruled here especially religiously. So you see a lot of those influences in history, especially in this area. If you look closely at the translations up here, you will see that this is written in Coptic language, which blends that hieroglyphics with Greek. And then you have Arabic in the middle here. So you can see how these two different histories have blended together. The church that I'm in now is called the Cavern Church, and it was actually built on top of a cave where the Holy Family actually stayed while they were here in Egypt. They lived in the cave for about 3 months. The church was then built on top of it around the 1st century, and you can still go down into the cave. There was a water well here where they used to drink from, and some centuries-old Bibles as well. The church that we're in right now is called the Hanging Church, and when Christianity became the main religion here in Egypt, it was actually built on top of an old mosque, kind of symbolizing that Christianity now was the main religion. All right, you guys know I love coffee, so we had to stop at an Egyptian coffee shop. Right now, we are in the oldest one in the entire city.
Birthday, Alice! Happy birthday to Alice! Happy birthday to you!
Thank you. We gotta get into this cake.
I love this! Happy birthday!
Bon appetit!
I even forgot.
After coffee, we walked around the Grand Bazaar, which is hands down one of the best places to head in Cairo if you're looking for any gifts or souvenirs to take home.
I don't know, you guys, my bargaining skills so far, not so good. Okay, here we go. We're getting on a faluka, aka an Egyptian sailboat for sunset. I don't know that there is any other way that is better than this to end this video here. 2 wonders of the world, 2 amazing countries in one weekend. What an experience we have had, and I think the most amazing birthday that I have had in many, many years. I mean, I am happy as, I wouldn't say a clam, because I don't know that clams are happy, but happy as the universe, I think.
I'll take that.
I'm so glad that you could come with me on this journey. And thank you to all my new Egyptian friends, our new friends in Rome. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And I cannot wait to bring you more adventures. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and now check out this amazing view from the Nile.